What's up, everybody? It's your boy Jay back here again for another video on Real Sports Talk, and today I want to talk about Dak Prescott. So Dak Prescott, it's been reported that Dak Prescott will not be showing up for the Dallas Cowboys virtual OTAs. Them just running through routes, plays, and all that stuff, getting familiar with the offense. They was going to do that virtually because of the circumstances that we have right now. And it's being reported that Dak Prescott will not be taking part in it because of the fact that everybody knows his ongoing contract situation. He is looking to make around $34, $35, $36 million. He wants it to be a short-term deal, maybe around a 3-year. Dallas Cowboys are looking for more of a long-term deal so they can save cap money, so they can kind of keep this thing going with the players that they have, and do what they did with other contracts like Zeke's and Amari's and all that. They're trying to make it them 5-year, 6-year deals so they can keep this thing going. And that's more so trying to get a shorter deal so that he can cash in on the rise in salary cap in the next 3 years. Now, I personally have a problem with this, not only because of the fact that, I hate this contract situation thing that's going on. I wish they would pay him, but at the same time, I understand why. Your other players, the Loud Collins, the Jalen Smiths, the Amari Coopers, the Ezekiel Elliott's, have always signed deals 5 years or longer because of the fact that not only does that stretch the cap space and give you more cap space long term, but it also helps you keep those guys for a long time instead of having to worry about replacing them in a couple years. But at the same time, with the Dak situation, you do have to understand that, he is a physical quarterback. He's a mobile quarterback. He puts his body on the line. He doesn't miss practices, and he plays every game. He's won games for the Cowboys, and he just feels like he deserves his money, which you cannot really blame him on. But at the same time, there has to be compromise, and I'm pretty sure they're gonna figure out a compromise. But until then, Dak won't be taking part, and I kind of hate it because it kind of, we've been through this before. We saw this last year with Ezekiel Elliott not coming to training camp and whatnot, and it kind of sucks because you kind of need these players here, especially this season, because they're learning a new offense, a new system on both sides of the ball. And for your quarterback, your guy, your leader of your offense, the guy that needs to understand the offense more than anybody else, in my opinion, not to be there kind of sucks, not only for your team because he's not learning the system, which is in part going to hurt you, depending on how long it takes him to learn the system when he does sign his contract. And then on top of that, it kind of hurts, the coaching and the development of the other players around him because you're not learning the system with your quarterback. You're learning it with a backup or something like that. So, it's an unfortunate situation that the Cowboys have right now. I wish they could resolve it and get something done so they can get Dak in there. But, like I said, I'm not here to say Dak Prescott is a selfish player. I'm not here to say the Dallas Cowboys are trying to lowball him because I don't truly believe that either side is thinking that way. You know what I mean? They're just trying to look out for the best interests of both of their sides. Cowboys are trying to look out for the interests of their football team. Dak Prescott is trying to look out for the interests of himself as a player, which you cannot blame because, with the new CBA and everything, you got to be able to take care of yourself because this league doesn't last forever, and you want to get the most out of what you can. You know what I mean? So, do I think Dak should sign a 5-year deal? Yes, because I want him to be here long term, and I want us to be able to continue to add valuable pieces and not end up in a situation like the Rams, or end up in a situation where we got to release these guys or we can't sign nobody, then we got to trade people, and now we ain't got picks. I don't want to be in that situation, and Dallas Cowboys don't want to be in that situation. I'm not saying that if Dak Prescott does sign for a 3-year deal, that's going to happen, but the better contract the Cowboys can get out of this with a long-term deal, the better it can be for the future of the franchise. You know what I mean? And you would think that a guy like Dak Prescott, I thought he was easily going to be the easiest guy to sign because of just his demeanor, his leadership, his willingness for the team. But at the same time, he does have to look out for himself. But this does hurt the Cowboys as a team, in my opinion, because of the fact that you're going into a new season with a new system, and for your star quarterback who's going to be under center for you, he needs to learn this system as well as everybody else does, and he needs to learn it with his players because at the end of the day, you're not going on the field with Cooper Rush or anybody else. You're going on the field with Dak Prescott, and you want him to learn his offense and you want him to learn it as soon as possible, and not trying to delay it and kind of see, him trying to learn it in July, and then we got to worry about August and all that stuff. You rather him just go ahead and get to it now. But it is what it is. Maybe the Cowboys sign him so they can get him in there sooner rather than later. Who knows how this situation is going to play out. But it kind of sucks. I wish you would come and do it, go ahead and get it done. But that's what the Cowboys are doing. That's what Prescott is doing. They're both standing their ground, and that's what it is right now. But that's all I got to say about it. Y'all let me know how y'all feel about the situation. Peace.